Comedians are some of the most me-first oriented species of organic life that I have ever encountered. Um, it's evidence in the fact that they want to be performers. I know that there is definitely a side that performance is about giving, and it should be. And I think that a lot of times, uh, one of the rewards for performing is the praise and the recognition that you receive. Part of my recipe for success, though there's probably many of you out there who won't believe this, is giving. I believe that even when I was a performer, what I would think before going out on stage is that I want I wanted not only the audience who was unknowing, not involved in the politics of this bullshit, to enjoy my performance, but I really did. I wanted at least as far as my belief, I wanted the comedians to observe me and gain from me if they could. Perhaps in just seeing my poise and my degree of comfort and stuff. Perhaps that would embolden them or encourage them in some way. It's as far as my belief system is concerned. I believed wholeheartedly that I was cut from a different cloth. I believe that I was casted from a different mold. I just believe that I'm a cut above, and maybe that makes me an arrogant, narcissistic bastard. But I feel that. I feel that there's just something about me that is different from all the rest. But here's the thing: instead of taking that ball and running with it, I really would love to give it to people. Since the beginning, all I really wanted was, to have friends in the comedy world. But here's the thing, though. Here's the catch, and here's what makes it kind of hard, is that, again, I can say it with countenance. I'm a cut above, and I have a lot to impart, and I have a lot to give, and part of being in a relationship with me is that kind of reciprocation, I guess. You have to be able to receive from me. But if instead you only want to look at me and say, and kind of adhere to Darwinism and be like, I want to defeat him, or I want to stymie him or destroy him, or basically just want him to go away. Then of course we're not going to have a very good relationship. I'm not a humble person. I strive to be a humble person, and I would love to be a humble person, but there's just something about me. My pride is 100 stories tall, and I know that it makes you more likable when you can be humble. And basically just share of yourself without any sort of purpose. But with me, I have somewhat of a purpose-driven life for whatever reason, and I feel like my purpose is to impart as much of myself and to give as much of myself to the world before I go. Perhaps that's a narcissistic vision of one's purpose, but to me it is a sense of servitude. I might not be shoveling out oatmeal in the homeless line. That's that person's calling. My personal calling is to give of myself, and I find that the stage is the best platform for that.